Hello viewers and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time we got positively fustigated by the Darkest Dungeon. It's so hard. It's hard to a degree that I am having trouble, I just don't even know how to approach it. Today we're going to put ourselves back together a little bit. So one of the big advantages of being late game and having a bunch of people trained up is that you don't have to keep worrying about upgrades, right? We've hit the end of the treadmill, and we can now just send out some of our people without having to worry about, we have this big block of dudes who are fully upgraded and ready to rock. So let's do it. Let's rock. Let's kill us some red level bosses. So I'm a little torn. We lost our spiked collar. We lost our spiked collar when, jeez, he was so. I was talking about how much he was my hero and how much he would live on in infamy, and now I cannot remember his name. Durandal. We lost our spiked collar when Durandal died, I believe. So it would be nice to get one back. This is another one of those trinkets that really is a very small downside for a very large upside. Or we could go here and get a legendary bracer. Neither one of these trinkets are really mind-blowing. Actually, the Siren's Conch is pretty good. Plus 35% debuff resist is really unlikely to matter, but minus 15% stress damage is good, obviously. And minus 15% stress damage with this extra rider might actually be better than just bringing the minus 20% stress damage book. What physic can help me find my spirit? Man, calm down. So the question is, Legendary Bracer, Spiked Collar. The Legendary Bracer has minus speed on it, and that makes it, 20% damage with no conditions is great, but minus speed does put it into question whether that's actually better than the other damage trinkets. Let's do this. Let's kill a Swine God. I don't think we will ever use this trinket, probably. But let's kill a Swine God and get some spiked collar. Alright, so we have a good party. I sold some trinkets to make a little money. We have enough to provision. And we're gonna, we're just gonna make some back. What else do we need in here? Holy water can sometimes be useful. Bandages can sometimes... Oh, wait, bandages are... That's right. This is the place with all the knife boards. Very common in here. Also, I think I forgot to give everybody trinkets. Let's solve that problem. So, good for you. I think we're going to give him the focus ring. Obviously this. And a sun ring. You know what? A sun ring and a focus ring are... I think it's reasonable to give him that. And then we'll get you your gunslinger's buckle. I know how you love to sling your gun. Actually, we'll fix that in a second. And then you take the map, just in case. And this Book of Sanity, also just in case. But just in case of a different thing. I think we're slightly in the wrong order here. I'll fix it in the dungeon. You can't actually rearrange people in this screen for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that looks good.
The great thing I had managed to bring through was brutish and stupid. Moreover, it required prodigious amounts of meat to sustain itself. But this was only a trifling concern. After all, I had a village full of it.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
So this is because he's on a quest with somebody who has the Never Again buff. Which is to say somebody who has successfully completed a quest in the Darkest Dungeon. So what are we doing? Killing the Swine God. Where's the Swine God? 1, 2... Right here. Yeah, let's just go straight to him. Then we'll figure out everything else
Such
afterward.
blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
We'll go straight to the Swine God, we'll kill him, and then we'll fight onward for loot as long as we can, or until we run out of dungeon, which I think is the more likely scenario.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
This is apparently not a very high-speed party. I guess we're just gonna sit and watch while these guys tear us a new one for a moment here. Damn. Well, that's... man. Those guys have a lot of dodge. Remarkably, managing to kill neither of them. At this point, the game's just showing off. Okay, well, this is the point where I wish I had Grape Shot Blast.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Grape Shot Blast would be pretty fantastic there. Yeah, so our entire party being slow is definitely going to be a problem.
The light, the promise of safety.
I didn't go after the injured guy with the bounty hunter because I know the leper can only attack the first 2 rows, and I didn't really want to leave him with 2 corpses in front of him. You puked a tapeworm into his stomach. That is super gross. So everybody is all fucked up now because enemies crit like crazy on this difficulty. Yeah. I could have single target healed there. I don't know.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I felt that we were going to get enough total healing out of the group heal that it was worthwhile.
Press this advantage.
There we go.
Give them no quarter.
No scouts. I'm so distracted thinking about what just happened that again I just left a curio sitting outside of the initial room's door without checking it. These huge pig dudes are very annoying. Why can't we fight some stuff that Dismas can one-shot? And then tons of vomit everywhere. 'Cause gross. Oh, max damage is just slightly insufficient. Okay, well, rabies, that could be a lot worse. Terraria just cannot hit anything. Whatever, stun her. It's not like you're gonna make her be less effective in combat.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
10 speed and 35 dodge. That is a frustrating enemy.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
There you go. That's the pony boy I remember. Man. Yeah, it's not worth trying to wait and get the heals because we'll definitely just get hit.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm just going to go ahead and drop these now, since we know for a fact we won't be taking them with us. Ugh. I bet there's a fight in this hallway, and in this hallway, and in this room, too. This is the sort of luck we've been having lately. Okay, 2 sapphires though. That's pretty cool. Hey, guy. Thanks for going first. Fantastic. Do we need to heal? You have 19 health. That's not that little. Let's instead try to get a stun off.
The match is
Hey, she actually connected with something.
blazing star is born.
I'm not going to blow the point blank shot just yet. There's not really a reason to. Oh, you have your wrong... Damn it. He should have flashbang up. That's my bad. That's a big mistake.
Powerful blow.
But good crits even through that prot. Oh, I was hoping... Okay, well, yeesh. Lifesteal's not great. At least it's not collect call. Yeah, I really wanted this to happen. That was my most fervent hope. 139. You know what? We're gonna roll the dice on the low chance stun, because it's not actually that big of a damage difference, and it would be a really big difference in the difficulty of the fight if we did manage to land the stun. Because now he's gonna do collect call, and we're gonna have to deal with a new group of heads. Well, sort of a new group of heads, kind of the same group of heads. Damn it, to her. What is going on with her?
Executed.
You sure? You sure you don't want to guard the Highwayman head? Unfortunate. This would be a lot easier if we had flashbang equipped. Also, what is with this guy and only summoning the good heads? I would really love to see some more, some more Vestal heads here. Re-upping the guard. Alright, we really need to get a stun onto that guy with our Vestal. Killing me. Killing me. Well, at least we have Hugh. I definitely feel like I've been having a bad run of it today.
Exposed to a killing blow.
This is what happens when you start your morning with some going into the darkest dungeon to fight horrifying scorpion monsters. Again, if the stun were to hit, it would be such a big difference in the difficulty of the fight that I think we have to go for it. Alright, this is the time for the big crit. Well, it was a big hit anyway. We know that's coming because he, the Man-at-Arms, by the way, actually does not have another attack. He, if a Man-at-Arms head is the only thing alive, he will just do nothing. He will pass his turn because he has no other abilities. It really sucks that he was left alive for all that time. Come on. Get there. Get there. Yes! Alright, this battle's over now. That took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. Oh, I should have finished him. That was silly. Let's restore a little health. Fish for some crits. I'm going to take a chance here. Maybe this is unwise. Yeah, he goes last on one turn and then first on another. The initiative system for this game is too random. Just too random. Alright, well, we just gotta bomb him with whatever damage we can here. Unfortunately, we do not have an option for hitting him with either the bounty hunter or the leper. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that we do not have access to point-blank shot. Or point-blank shot, I mean flashbang. Obviously, I was already starting to think my next thought in my head while still speaking. Yep. And then the Vestal heals him. I know the deal. I know how this goes. Well, the good news is that Guard won't prevent Hugh from hitting the Collector. Why do you have to be first? How about somebody with a heal? Alright, we're not going to risk the stalling penalty.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We're actually still in, like, reasonable health. These things are weak defensively, but they do quite a lot of damage. We want to get as many of them down as we can, as quickly as we can. Honestly, I probably should have just attacked one of the other ones, since that one had already taken his turn. Oh yeah. And plus, killing the front two leaves my leper without an offensive contribution to make. Although he can at least do that.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hey, I think we should find victory everywhere. I don't like to limit my horizons like that, Wayne. Okay. Well, we got through this, like, pretty alright. Hello.
Well struck.
That was pretty well struck.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
You know what? We're gonna dump the holy water. Alright, let's see if we get some information. Empty room. Okay, so no enemies between here and the boss. We could just camp. Maybe we don't need to camp before the boss. Well, that might be foolish. We do have camp buffs. Yeah, we should camp before the boss. Well, let's open this. Good enough. Alright. I should maybe have left that chest until we were coming back, since I was unlikely to have the room to pick up anything it dropped. Yeah, honestly, that's probably right.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, there's no reason to go hard on the feast. We aren't really missing that much health, and we don't have that much stress. I'm just going to do this. Let's see here. Let's do Gallows Humor. Pretty great. Sanctuary, because screw nighttime ambushes. And then that leaves us with enough time units to do one buff. So, which one though? Let's go for Clean Guns. I think Clean Guns is better than the other buffs. The other buffs were accuracy and crit buffs. This is,
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This is just those, but also some extra damage. I think it's got to be right to go that way. Well, I had the wrong unit selected there. Let's have you do it. Use medicinal herbs on the alcohol thing to get plus 30% damage. Yeah. Alright, we've seen this fight a couple of times before. I suspect there won't be any huge surprises. But he is going to hit really hard, and Wilbur is going to stun people a lot, which is annoying.
Impressive.
And that's how you open a fight. Yep, and here comes the big cleaver. But in the meantime, his stun resistance is too high for us to stun him. 145 is above what the Vestal can do. Collect Bounty ought to have some kind of bonus against beasts.
Quickly the tide turns.
Ooh, Jesus. I mean, right, the flesh of a pig is so similar to the flesh of a man, I'm told by popular media, that really, we ought to get some crossover bonuses applied here. Oh, does it have to be those two, though? I don't know, man. This sucks. This is gonna hurt. Okay, I did successfully manage to make it so that they didn't both go to death's door. Because I wanted to be able to really hit. And as you know, people who are on death's door do less damage.
Reeling, about to break.
No stun? Yeah. Right. This guy has a big boatload of health. But we're getting through it remarkably quickly. Alright. Not bad. Could be final. Was not final. Now the Vestal has to endure. That wasn't so bad. Alright. And let's finish this. Actually, let's heal up. Now let's finish this. Damn it. I can't believe that does damage. How does that do damage?
How many rats will it take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh?
Gross. That's a gross image to be putting into my head, Wayne. Alright, Wilbur. That is enough of that. Insufficient. Aw. Well, the good news is that Wilbur will totally bleed to death this turn. His haste to take two actions is really going to pay off for us. And we'll just kind of watch.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Huh.
Unforgiving.
I don't actually want that. It's not a good trinket. But it does sell well. There's certainly that to consider. Well, let's take this. I do still want to hold on to my key in hopes that we will find a secret room. All right, let's go find more treasure. We have a lot of food left. You know I like to be pretty conservative with my food. Until I feel sure that we'll make it through the dungeon. But as soon as the dungeon's completed, you don't really have to think about that anymore. Because if you ever ran out of food, you could just leave. Alright. So we have quite a few rooms left to explore. Hopefully we will get more scouting events than we have been getting. We're not really getting a lot of scouting done, especially considering that we brought the Ancestors map, which is supposed to be very helpful. Well, we are at least finding a lot of gold.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Hey, don't tell me what I require. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna pop up here and hit this curio first. Did we throw out the bandages? We did. You search it. Actually, it probably should have been the Vestal, since the Vestal has Judgment, which is an extremely powerful skill for maintaining your health in combat. Okay, well, looks like we're out of time. I guess we're probably going to be bailing after this room. I do not want to get a hunger event while we don't have the food to, eat. This is an interesting question. Also, I forgot to switch his flashbang in. It's annoying. With the Swine Door's 120% stun resist, he's very unlikely to get stunned by the Vestal stun. So I just hit the next best thing. Also, ordinarily I would be prioritizing the Heaver. And maybe I should have been. I just saw my opportunity to get rid of that guy quickly, and I took it. Okay, that's not so bad. Ennui is minus virtue chance, which is not at all a big deal. I'm not going to point blank shot something that has 3 health when the leper's turn is coming up and he can just do that, right? Okay, 4 is not exactly an impressive roll. Oof. I have never seen that attack not crit at least one of the targets. I don't think. Okay, he's already just gonna bleed to death. He doesn't need any help from us.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Well. Did we get a scout? We did, and there's no secret room. So I'm not going to tempt fate here by walking around with no food. Let's just get out of here. Mildly successful is still successful. Anyway, we did kill the boss. Alright. Another 20k or so back into our coffers. Plus, again, trinkets. And, you know, we do need crests still. Well, need is maybe a strong word. We do still have use for crests. Yeah, that's getting purged.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So that's going to be it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I also hope that the medical, quote-unquote medical practitioners in the sanitarium are going to be able to cure Orlebar of his tapeworm in addition to his lethargy, but that they will leave the rabies behind. Listen, he has that on purpose. Alright, we know. Oh, that's right. I need to recruit to fill the slots of the people that I lost. Well, I guess we'll get a new jester.
Ye will be laughing still at the end.
Alright, join us next time when we, presumably fight a boss or go back to the Darkest Dungeon or something. Man, I do not want to fight I don't want to go back to the Darkest Dungeon. Well, whatever it is we do, come back next time, and we'll see you then.